welcome into high school game time, the only 30-minute Friday night football show in Northeast Wisconsin. Big night for you. Doug Ritchie live at Kimberly for our Game Time Game of the Week. Jude Wilbers at Bayport for another huge D1 game. Back to those guys live in just a bit. Level 3, the state quarterfinals, and talk about a turnaround for Fond du Lac, the team huddling up behind me. Before this year, their last 500 or better record in a regular season, 2009. This time, just one loss in the regular season and a chance to sling a rock at Goliath on their home turf. Fond du Lac and Kimberly in our Game Time Game of the Week. Well, there's a little chippiness pre-game. Both teams want to get on that K at Papermaker Stadium. Cardinals, they're comfy as underdogs. Jack Nehedlow keeping it, breaking away from a couple defenders. 72 yards for the score. And Fondy thinking upset, up 7-0. It was tied at 7 though. Blair Mulholland all by himself. Great block from the fullback. 14-7. The Papermaker defense also showing up. Nehedlow picked off. Kimberly in business. Then watch this. One of the plays of the night. Austin Weinberg. They love having this guy back and healthy. To Ben Boots. Watch this. Whoop. One guy missed. Stiff arm. A third broken tackle. Are you serious? I hope that's in top place. I really do. Kimberly wins 41-15. They'll play Marquette in level 4 next week. Our Doug Ritchie with the happy Steve Jones.
Steve, Fond du Lac hit you right away, 7-zip, and you scored 41 straight points. Talk about how your team responded to that.
You know, they came out and like you said, they really jumped on us. They had a big play that you know, the quarterback made a heck of a run, and I thought our kids really responded well. You know, some kids you might want to fold right away, and our kids didn't. And I thought our offense did a great job coming right back, and we got one right back at them. So I think that kind of leveled us out a little bit, and our defensive staff made some nice adjustments, and our kids really responded.
Offensively, Blair got you a lot of yards. Duck scores 3 touchdowns. Austin throws a few touchdown passes. Offensively, could you have done much more?
You know, I don't know. You know, some nice drives. You know, you can always look back and say, you know, we wish we could have completed this ball or that. But you know, I'm just really happy because that's a really good Fond du Lac team over there, and I'm really proud of how our kids played.
All right, other side of the Division I bracket, Alec Ingold and Bayport. They faced Appleton North in the playoffs 6 of the last 8 seasons, up a score in the second. During a drive where they converted a pair of 4th downs, it's Ingold 25 yards for the score, 14-0. But here come the Lightning. Don't want to drop out of this one. Bruce Schrader, Ethan Dan's the running back in the rain. 37-yarder would set up a touchdown run, but too much Ingold. 5 touchdowns in this game. Here's another one, just defenders sliding off of in the cold and the rain. However, Ingold left this game late with an ankle injury. He would not return. Bayport, they win it 42-12. Our Jude Wilbers now live at Bayport High School. First things first, Jude, you talked to Alec Ingold after the game. How's that ankle injury?
Yeah, he said he tweaked it a little bit, Justin. It didn't feel very good, but he wasn't going to speculate about his availability for next week. He said he'd just try to take care of it throughout the week, maybe take it a little easy some days in practice, and be ready to go for next week against Arrowhead. You know, talking to Coach Westerman, he said that if this was the state championship game, you know, maybe he would have thought about putting Ingold in, but, you know, up by 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter, there's no reason to send him back in. Maybe risk the guy that's the key to the offense and the key to making things go for Bayport. You know, they talked a little bit about this. This is their 12th win of the season. That's the most ever in program history. They're in uncharted water, and it feels pretty good to be a Bayport Pirate right now.
No, we don't pick our heads up. That's what Wesley teaches us. We keep our heads down, and at the season-ending banquet, then we'll pick our heads up and realize what we did.
I mean, certainly it's big. You know, I mean, people said, oh, you got to get the monkey off your back, and I don't even know what that means. Why would somebody have a monkey on their back? Anyhow, I mean, we got a home game. Okay, you know, we played them at home. I'm not sure they ever played them at home. I think they were on the road, so I guess the monkey's off our back now.
A little brevity there from head coach Gary Westerman. You know, they've played Appleton North. It seems like just about every year in the playoffs. Bayport has only won 1 of these matchups with the Lightning. Well, they can make it 2 after tonight's victory as they're moving on to the state semifinals in Division I. For now, from Bayport High School, let's go back to Justin in the studio.
All right, Jude Wilbers, thank you very much. Stay warm out there. Let's go to Division III now. Luxembourg Casco lost to West De Pere 42-0 in the regular season, but Spartans looking tougher this time. Quarterback David Blott, though, keeping it 82 yards early on. Look at the big guy go. 6-0. Spartans. LC now down a score, but look at Vlatho again. Makes a move. Watch him dive at the end here. Go! They mark him out at the 1. Seth Peters would score soon after. They're down just 2 points, but here come the Phantoms. Dom Conway. The ankle tackle is not going to get the job done against this guy. He's in for 6. Then it was Bo Momarch. When they can run it like that, you play fake it to Conway, and look at that, Connor Konchak. A lot of airspace between him and the nearest defender. Phantoms win 40-29. They get Rice Lake in level 4. We'll had a great showdown in Division 4 tonight. Wrightstown and Freedom. They met up in week 1, way back when, and it was a 1-point win for the Tigers. Since then, Freedom hasn't lost a single game. Wrightstown fell just once. Let's head to Wrightstown now. Oh, we saw this one coming a mile away. The Irish trying to take out the Tigers. This game had tons of fumbles early on, first series of the game. For Freedom, they fumble. Wrightstown's Jacob Keeson recovers. Both teams, though, struggling early. Freedom, though, they would figure it out. The little fake pitch fakes out our camera guy. This is Garrett, our producer. He's working hard. He's allowed to be faked out. Colin Hofacker, 60-yard touchdown run. That's still a good shot, Garrett. I like it. They're up 7. Wrightstown coming right back with the trickeration. Hunter cuts out the pitch, throwing it to Steven DeKramer for the 34-yard gain. Wrightstown, though, would be stopped on 4th and goal right before the half. Looking to tie the game, Alan Bartha, the nice pass to Jacob Gilson. He runs it in for the score. This one goes right down to the end, and actually it was Gilson playing defense who had a key pass breakup right at the end. They win 22-20. They'll get Somerset for a spot at state. That's a Division 6 now, Shiocton and St. Mary's Springs. They've met up in the playoffs 2 of the last 3 seasons. You kind of knew it was going to happen again this year. Undefeated Springs had a 1-point win over Omro in week 4. Other than that, their closest margin of victory, 18 points. To Division 6 now, Shiocton, not so bad themselves, just 1 loss this season. Taking on undefeated Springs. Chiefs making a mistake early, the muffed punt. Ledgers all over it, led to a Mark Austin TD run. Then watch this play. Lucas Gellings, the diving pick, rips it away from a Shiocton receiver. Look for that in top plays. 10-0 Ledgers. This is Zachary Hintz. Reels it in, 58 yards for the score. It's 17-0, and all the little subtle play fake. Deep, it's Hintz again over the shoulder. And St. Mary's Springs, I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I thought this was a close game that Shiocton had a chance in, but Springs, they win 37-0. They'll take on Athens for a spot at state. In Division 5, first and second ranked teams, seeded teams, going head-to-head, Bonduel and Amherst. Garrett Groshek here looking for a man open, finds David Cowden. First score of the night, Amherst on top 6-0. Then later in the game, driving, Groshek to Connor Zablewski, running all over people. The Bonduel Bears defense just can't bring the big guy down. In for another score. Later on, Bonduel on offense, a little sweep, but it's a pass. Amaziah McCall. He throws it to Marcus Toll for the touchdown. Nice play for Bonduel. Impressive one there. Amherst on the night, however, they were a couple better. They go on to win this one 36-20. Bonduel's season is over.